Hello, and welcome to this live demonstration of the Phase 2 release of the Opioid Prescribing Comparators dashboard. When the initial version of the dashboard was released, it was released as this snapshot view. Within the snapshot view, this page was using live electronic prescription service data that had been unvalidated and was being released into the dashboard every 2 weeks in order to give the users the best ability to be able to capture those patients receiving opioid pain medicines within a particular duration. Now, with the second release, Phase 2 of the Opioid Prescribing Comparators dashboard, we have now generated a new view known as the trend view. Within the trend view, this is now using validated data that has been put through the processing cycle and is uploaded within that monthly upload into EPAT2. Within the trend view, we are still able to break data down by region, AHSN, ICB, sub-ICB location, PCN, or practice, depending on the level of organisation that you work for. For today's demonstration, we're going to remain within the practice tab and within the GP practice in sub-ICB location tab. Now, when you've selected your main tab and sub-tab, again, we have our criteria selection, where you as a user can influence the data that you wish to return. Now, within the trend page currently, we have two comparators available for trend analysis, OP1 and OP2. As this dashboard is an ongoing piece of work, new comparators within the trend analysis view will be released in due course. Once you've made a selection for your comparator, we next have a month selector. Again, this is now going to be showing the validated data that's released into EPAT2 each month, subject to that 6-week delay. So as you can see, the latest month available currently is August 2022's data, and historically we can view data back to September 2021. We can also then pick a particular location and pick a practice within that location in order to view data for patients receiving these opioid pain medicines. We also still have the ability to break the data down by gender. It will default to all column values to show all patients collectively, but you can, if you wish to, select just female patients to view or just male patients to view. And as well, you do have the ability still to select particular age ranges. It will default again to all column values to show all patients of all ages collectively, but we can select particular age bandings if we want to narrow this down to a group of patients within a particular age range. Now, just remember, once you've made all your selections, to click the apply button to let the system know to return the data that you wish to view. Now we've selected our criteria. We're going to be viewing patients receiving opioid pain medicines by duration for the month of August for the practice that's been stated within the criteria. If I scroll down, we have those same views that we have on the snapshot view for opioid pain medicines by duration, showing patients receiving opioid pain medicines within the 1 to 3 month range, the 4 to 6 month range, and the over 6 months range. We then also have that comparison view, allowing you to compare patients receiving those opioid pain medicines, in this case set to the 4 to 6 months range. And this will allow you to compare your selected practice against all other practices within that selected sub-ICB location, but this time using the validated data which has been entered into the system after that data has been processed through the processing prescription cycle. But the new view within this trend analysis is the trend analysis view itself. Now, with the trend view, this is using rolling 12-month data that has been validated via the processing cycle. So as you can see, this will track patients receiving opioid pain medicines by duration per 1,000 patients over the course of that rolling 12 months. Now, as the new month's data gets uploaded into the system, this trend analysis will then update to reflect that new rolling 12-month period. We can also, as well as see the graph view for the trend analysis, also view the table view to see the figures. As you can see, we have those historical numbers dating back from September 21 through to August 2022's data. If a user would wish to export any of this data, we have those same icons, the print or export icons, underneath each of the individual views within the trend page, and that will allow you to export any of this data out of the system if you so wish. Thank you for watching this live demonstration of the Phase 2 release of the Opioid Prescribing Comparators dashboard.